And from Oklahoma, number 88, Ceedee Lamb.
Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. Look, today we getting straight to it, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all for jumping in here late. I wasn't going to talk, but when I see something that kind of sparks my interest, I would love to do a live stream tomorrow or Thursday, but we'll get to that. I just had to say this, man. We're going to talk about roster cuts in a minute. I'm not going to hold y'all long because I want to talk about like some of the surprises, people that made the team, some people that was cut that kind of threw me off. Like, what are they doing? But let's talk about Ceedee Lamb. Ceedee Lamb just came out and said it. He just came out and said, listen, I want Dak here. He not playing. I love the quote. I'm going to put the quote up. Y'all can read it yourselves. But, you know, we spent this whole offseason, ever since the whole Ceedee Lamb's mom's comments, defending Dak Prescott, defending Ceedee Lamb, defending their relationship, saying that they're still cool. All the haters love to say, nah, but when somebody comes out and puts their words on it and says it from their self, you can say, nah, I don't believe him. That's on you. But he put his words on it. That's his word. That's a man's word. I believe it. Ceedee Lamb on Dak Prescott contract. You look at our numbers together. They're at the top of the charts. I have no doubt that they're going to get a deal done. We all know that I want Dak here. We all know that I want Dak here. For the cornballs in the back, we all know that I want Dak here. Jerry wants Dak here too. So let's get this under control and kill the speculation. That was it. That was all I needed to hear. Let's move forward. Because, you know, we got the contract done. We did our celebration. We took our victory lap. We let everybody know we good, right? But then you still got that, well, go sign Dak Prescott and all this extra stuff. And I'm on record saying they're going to get a deal done with Dak Prescott because it would be crazy not to. Just crazy. Just crazy. I don't need to explain it. If you don't know why that would be crazy, that's on you. This is basic logic. But to hear Ceedee Lamb, first practice back, they out there doing their thing. I had to come here and just say, listen, man, that's what I wanted to hear. This is the type of momentum you want heading into the season. Let's square everything away. Been a long off season. Whole lot of ifs and buts and I don't knows and a whole bunch of craziness. Solidifying the roster, number one receivers back, number one receivers speaking on the number one quarterback. That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. Let's move forward amicably. All right, so now let's talk about this roster cut, man. Crazy day. The 53 is set. It's not set because the first 53 is not how it ends until we kick off, and it still might change after that. There's a lot of things happening, man. Deron Bland put on IR, Chumi Dogo on IR, certain veterans waived that could possibly come back like Carl Lawson. I feel like they're just playing roster games. I don't think they feel like, look, Carl Lawson sat out there for a while. We brought him in. I don't think nobody's out there clamoring to sign him. Probably talk to Carl, listen, we're going to waive you, bring you back on practice squad, eventually elevate you. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Speaking of practice squad, little Dalvin Cook update. Cowboys and worked him out, you know what I'm saying? And basically told him, we want to bring you on practice squad and elevate you possibly at a point. And Dalvin Cook says he has some other offers. I think he's going to work out with the Colts and things like that. So that's not definitive. That's fine with me. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying, look, get better players. Frank Gore Jr. got released today. One of the Browns running backs got released today. Like, there's options. I haven't gotten a chance to look through everybody got released, but there's options. We don't have to definitively just go with Dalvin Cook, so y'all can rest at night. I just want to add to this team. I don't feel like we're done. I don't need to read every player that made it, every player that don't, because you can find that. Go to Patrick Nosey Walker's page. He has a full list of everybody that made it. If you want to see I don't need to read the names. I don't think you clicked on this video like, you're wrong. Read the exact names that made it. Definitive people. Dak Prescott made the team. Micah Parsons is here. Trayvon Diggs. Like, y'all know who made it. Let's talk about the specific people that got cut that I'm like, and the people that made it. So I'm going to start with the people that got cut, and I'm going to wrap this up with some positivity. Fair? Some people that threw me off. Malik Davis didn't really throw me off. Kind of seen it coming. They said they might not even bring him back on practice squad. I don't know what the infatuation with Malik Davis was, so I'm not really surprised, but Malik Davis is gone. I wrote a couple notes. Talked about Carl Lawson. Justin Rogers, our 7th-round pick. Surprised we cut a pick. We never cut draft picks. Ever. So to cut a draft pick, I don't know if we're going to bring him back on practice squad. I wouldn't be surprised because we don't like to let go of our investments. But he got cut. That kind of threw me off. But there is word that we're looking for other D tackles and more other people to add to the edge room. We've been linked to the gentleman from Baltimore. I forgot his name. That's neither here nor there. We are still out there looking to improve the defensive line. How about that? How about we say that? But the biggest cut, because Josh Ball being cut, that was just a celebration. We was all excited about that, right? That's no big deal. Josh Ball being cut, we cool with that. But Julius Wood? No, say it ain't so. Julius Wood being cut? I don't think you can start claiming people yet. I think that's tomorrow or something like that. But I'm in shambles. I feel like Julius Wood is definitely one of those great young players that you draft. It's like Isaiah Land last year, man. It's one of those things where you're like, please don't pick him up. Please don't pick him up. And I'm hoping somebody like Dan Quinn doesn't pick him up. Like, I feel like Julius Wood has a future in this league. But we got so many safeties, it's hard to crack that room. When you got Wyatt Thomas, Malik Hooker, Marquise Bell, Donovan, it's just too many good safeties. I think Wood's better than some on that list. But that's neither here nor there. He's been cut. We'll see if he makes it back to practice squad or what happens. But that one hurt. That one definitely hurt. Now to some positives, man. Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn made this team. I got a love-hate relationship with Deuce Vaughn. I don't hate him. Last year I was beating my chest, got videos made on him, excited about the splash runs. This year I had to temper my expectations because I was like, I don't know, man. I need to see it more realistically, more in the game. Because last preseason he had some spectacular runs too, and the season hit nothing. So I'm still going to temper my expectations so I see Deuce in a game and not to close out a game like running out a clock in a game or blowing somebody out, but like actually doing some real work in a game. So I'm going to calm down, but he put in enough work to stay on this team. So congrats to Deuce. Brevin Spanford. We gave him the biggest sign-on for an undrafted free agent, like $250,000. I think he made this roster purely because the Jones family don't like to waste money. He didn't look like we thought he was going to look. His blocking wasn't amazing. I think this is a project. I think we kept him on this team so he wouldn't get claimed, and I think he's going to find his way down to the practice squad at some point. Or phantom injury. My knee hurt, and we're going to IR him. I don't see it. Another surprise cut I forgot to say, Peyton Hendershot. Whoa, sort of cut. Peyton Hendershot was cut, the news broke, and then like an hour later, they was like trade. And we traded him to the Kansas City Chiefs for a 7th-round pick. Now, I know it's a 7th-round pick. I know. You never know. But we're so good in the undrafted free agent market and back at the end, like actual draft picks, that 7th-round pick can be packaged with something to send. Like, you never know what that chip can turn into. It's better than nothing. You know, draft picks are tradable chips. So I'm glad we got something, man. I wish Henny the best. I'm still mad about that drop in that Tennessee game, but I'm going to let it go. Henny, go be great with the Chiefs. Probably going to win a chip. So that's dope. And the thing I'm most excited about, Ryan Flournoy, man. Ryan Flournoy continues to look great. Now, today's practice seemed light, didn't look too crazy. They was in shells. Marshawn Nealon out there looking physical. The offense was getting acclimated, seeing Dak throw to Ceedee. I was hyped. But to see Flournoy, catch this one-handed pass. I'm gonna post a little clip, just a little clip. Not a lot of videos in this actual late video, but I'm gonna post this. Just look at it. Now y'all gonna tell me to calm down, stop overhyping stuff. Flournoy's gonna be a beast. Shout out to my boy Defy Talks, man. Been rocking with him since day one. Seriously, been rocking with him since day one. He is the president of the Ron Flournoy fan club. And then Foots the King is the vice president. I just told them brothers, can I be the CEO? Can I be part of this joint? Can I be the keeper of finance? Let me be something. I want to be involved in this train because I'm on the Flournoy train. I can see him being wide receiver too. I could see him being so good this year that he eventually starts to get X reps and we move Cooks and inside. What does that mean for Tolbert? That's another story for another day. You better stay on your P's and Q's because every time I see Flournoy do something, it just looked like he belonged. I'm sorry. And it took Tolbert almost 3 years to look like he belonged. That's the difference. Flournoy looked like he belonged now. Is he neither here nor there? But listen, man, I'm excited. Ceedee Lamb said he wants Dak here. Get the deal done. I holla.